Here it is, WrestleMania 14, and we're just going to go over storylines, and I'm going to explain each of them. Okay, so World Champ 3, that's the third world champion, Shawn Michaels. Vince McMahon screwed Bret Hart out of the title. HBK's new champ. He beat Ken Shamrock. He beat Owen Hart. They had this six-man match. Stone Cold wins the Royal Rumble. He's the Intercontinental champ. Shawn screws him out of the Intercontinental title. Mike Tyson comes to WWF. He's only going to be there for a month. He's going to be gone after WrestleMania, to be honest with you. Maybe it'll be on Raw tomorrow. But, what's it called? Shawn and Stone Cold start going at it. Vince finally turns heel after, thinking the crowd wouldn't care about him screwing Bret so much. Vince and Stone Cold start their iconic rivalry. Comes to a head at WrestleMania 14, and we expect to see a new world champion. Number 2, the semi-main event. Most of this is in order, but I changed it. Of the thing. European champ number 2, Triple H screwed Bulldog for the title. Has a long reign. Defends it somewhat, not as much as he'd like. Owen Hart wants the title. If he can't be the world champ, he wants to be European champ, because that's the championship his brother-in-law held. And you know what? He wants it just because he can take it, and he wants to take out Triple H because he holds Triple H accountable like he holds Shawn Michaels accountable, like he holds Vince McMahon accountable for screwing his brother and forcing Owen to stay in the WWF. The Rock regained a title from Stone Cold. Mankind, he says, you know what? I like the Intercontinental title. I want it. He says, he wants it. He does everything he can. I tried to make the three. I'm aware of 3 single guys, all heels. Normally, I don't do that. Honestly, it slipped right past me. But it just happened. Alright, Monster Kane. The heat's no matter. I don't care. It'll get higher pretty soon here, trust me. HBK turned on Taker. HBK versus Taker, Hell in a Cell. Kane debuts. Paul Bearer never turned on Undertaker, so it's Undertaker and Paul Bearer versus Kane. Undertaker wasn't seen from Hell in a Cell to No Way Out. Comes back at No Way Out. Kane shits himself. Kane then tombstones Paul Bearer. Paul Bearer hasn't really been seen since. No, they look to come together. Kane versus Undertaker. Legion of Doom, they defeat Mara and Barton. They defeat a bunch of tag teams. Honestly, they just been destroying everybody. And then beat Jake the Snake. Mara and Barton become, number 1 contenders. After Billy Kidman, Bob Holly, APA match and No Way Out, they win. Mark Mara and Mike Barton been really on the rise. They kind of benefited from Billy Gunn's death in the game. Jesse James, I think I have a tag partner for him. They don't have good chemistry together, but you know what? To hell with it. It's a future main eventer. It's a future world champion. You'll see it down the line. So Mara and Barton are starting to turn. They're like kind of in that gray area where the fans just love the Road Warriors, Legion of Doom, Road Warrior pop. Enough said. Mara and Barton, they want the title. So you know what? They're going to do whatever they take. They beat down the Legion of Doom. They explained it. They want the titles. Brian Pillman versus Ultimate Warrior. Warrior eliminated Pillman in Royal Rumble. Pillman got back in, eliminated Warrior. They had a match No Way Out. Pillman cheated. And then they have another match at WrestleMania. Monster Reborn storyline, stemming from their match at, No Way Out as a tag team. So like I said, it says, I have enough of this friend bullshit. I'm out for one last singles run, and you know what? I want to rule the world at the WWF, and I'm going to start by taking out you, Jake. Power bombs them. Started their match. Whew. Alright. Going fast here. I don't know why. Feud number 8. Grudge match, best of 5. Eddie Guerrero and X-Pac been trading wins. Starts off with X-Pac winning 2. Eddie winning 2. Eddie attacked X-Pac after X-Pac was talking shit one day. Is what it is. The former roller and leader in the Nation of Domination was taken out, and The Rock was busy. He couldn't beat The Rock because of Rock's allies and cronies. So you know what? He gets Too Cold and Rikishi to get his back, and they take on the Nation of Domination. Someone stole Al Snow's head. Al Snow wants it back. Val Venus ends up is the one to take it, and he's just been paying Al Snow's ass. So he does what he does what he needs to do. And then pre-show feud, the underdogs versus the bullies. Billy Kidman makes a shocking debut over APA after they wanted a chance to be on Raw and show their worth. Ignore the last sentence there, but they've just been going at it. They haven't been able to beat Billy Kidman yet. They look for the chance tonight. So let's kick it off with that on the pre-show, and it's gonna be like a 60s, I'm hoping. All right, so it's a 58. Farouk and Bradshaw finally get the win. It doesn't matter. I think this feud would be done. Maybe match tomorrow, but I use this as a way to get Bob Holly back on Raw, debut Billy Kidman, and so forth. They finally get the win. All right, so we start off the show with a hype video of Shawn Michaels, Stone Cold, and Tyson. Just everything that transpired in that feud recently. Then we go to Al Snow versus Val Venus. Al Snow finally gets rid of Val Venus, beats him with the snow plow. He celebrates, taking head, wearing the Carrier Dome. It's sold out, 50,000 people. So, a whole bunch of people chanting, "We want head," stuff like that. We got like 25 segments, I think, for WrestleMania, so it's going to be a long episode. Following that, Vince McMahon cuts a promo on Stone Cold and Shawn Michaels. You know what? Shawn's a degenerate SOB, and Stone Cold is just an SOB that I don't like. But, so I don't have a dog in this race. But I tell you what, whoever has champion, they better play along with me, or I'm going to make their life a living hell. Following that, Jake Roberts cuts promo on Psycho Sid. Blah, 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 blah. Psycho Sid squashes him, beats him 7 minutes, but Jake really barely gets any offense. The rating, who gives a shit? This is Psycho Sid just, destroying Jake and cementing him as a top heel. And he just continues to beat down. This is writing Jake Roberts off TV. He's done. He's gone. He's going to get released. Contract's done. Don't expect to see Jake any longer. Following that, we get to Nation minus Mark Henry. Cut a promo on their opponents. Then we get to the match. Another not so great rating, but not these undercard feuds aren't always going to have a great rating, just simply because these guys are getting over. It's not every rating's going to be in the 90s. They're the undercard, they're the midcard. People aren't going to buy for this match. They're going to want to see it though. The good guys win. Ahmed Johnson, Rikishi, and Too Cool. They get the win when Ahmed defeats Nation Domination, and he pins Godfather with the Pearl River Plunge. Doesn't matter, takes the fall. Just a basic match. And then afterwards, I think the crowd really get into this. Rikishi and Too Cool get Ahmed Johnson to dance. I think the crowd would go apeshit for that. Because you watch, I dare you to watch the 2000s Raw. The first January 2000 Raw. I think they're on the network now. And if you watch them, see how the crowd goes crazy for Rikishi dancing, and how much that gets him over. We're just doing that 2 years earlier. Eddie Guerrero cuts a promo on X-Pac saying why he wants to beat X-Pac in the Best of 5 series. So he explains, his wants and desires. He explains where he plans on going from here, and he says, you know what, I'm gonna take one match at a time. We get a video, just 2-minute video hyping the finishes from the past 4 matches. We then go Eddie Guerrero versus X-Pac. Eddie wins with the Frog Splash to conclude the Best of 5, ending the feud. The rating, all these matches have been rated the same. I was hoping this is a show stealer. Maybe they're not both extremely over, but great action, average heat. So maybe if I had X-Pac a little more over, it would have been better. But you know what? 82 rating is good. Then we go straight to Ultimate Warrior versus Brian Pillman. Pillman defeats Warrior. He doesn't cheat. He just defeats him clean, 1, 2, 3. And like Jake the Snake, I think this is going to be Warrior's swan song. His skills are declining. He's a pain in the ass in the locker room. My morale is low in the company because of him. Just because I'm because he just gets yelled at all the time. So he's out of here. Following that, Road Warriors cut a promo on Marin Barton saying, you know what, you guys don't need to cheap shot us and attack us if you want to shots for a title to make a statement. You can do it in the ring like we do. Marin Barton cut a promo saying, you know what, we do what we need to do. If we feel we need to do whatever, blah blah blah. Just turning heel kind of promo. And then they go to the match. They win. Marin Barton defeats Legion of Doom by pinfall, but they cheat. They cheated to beat the Road Warriors. They couldn't do it without cheating. And then after the match, they beat them down, because you know what? They won. Road Warriors get in their face, and they say, you know what? If you got a problem with us, just eat it. So they turn heel. They beat down the Road Warriors. This feud is not going to end right now. The Rock cuts a promo on Mankind, but this match isn't up next. It's just a way to get the crowd hyped before. I'm sorry for hitting the mic. To get the crowd hyped for the match upcoming. Then we see Kane and Undertaker hype video, and what's it called? I didn't want to have Undertaker cut a promo on Kane, so I want to save his pop. I don't want the fans to see him until he comes out until gong. You know, you don't want to do that all the time. Like, Stone Cold doesn't cut a promo, I believe, tonight, but I think Shawn does. So let's go to the match. Undertaker wins in 15 minutes with the choke slam. He hell of a rating. Honestly, guys have great chemistry. These matches are pretty good. It's not the end of the feud though. You know, I normally said you don't always want the heel to lose the first match, but in this situation, it could work, because then we could do different things to get the heat back for Kane. And don't worry, I have a few aces up my sleeve. So after that, after losing, Kane beats down Undertaker. Very much like the same match. I envision it being the same match as happened in real life. Undertaker gets the win. He barely gets by Kane. Kane then beats the shit out of Undertaker afterwards. Here, Mankind gets a promo on The Rock. And then I think they go straight into match. Match, you think it would be better, but hey, not all of them are going to be 90s. I'm fine with it. It's not the semi-main event. Let's see. Locker room morale. The Rock's inconsistent. Oh, I know why. It's because it was 15 minutes, not 23. If I made this 23 minutes instead of 15, because 23 is for main events, 15's for mid card, 7's for lower card, I would have been running long on time. We have a 216 minute show, so that's what, 3 hours and 36 minutes. So to add an extra 8 on that, I don't know if that's beneficial, but maybe it's beneficial for the match. But you don't want to have 3 23-minute matches in a row, because Owen and Triple H and Shawn, Stone Cold are. Then we go straight video package, Owen and Triple H. They go to match, hell of a match. Owen Hart wins the European title. I'd say he wins by submission. You know, just a way to put a bookmark on that. Finally defeats Triple H by submission. And you know what? He gets his win, because he couldn't beat Shawn. It just wasn't right for him to beat Shawn if Stone Cold was going to become the champ. So he gets the big win. He's finally done with DX for now, I think. Maybe Triple H has a return match. I've yet to decide. We go from there straight to Shawn cutting a promo and Stone Cold, saying, you know what? He's not becoming champ tonight. We go to video package, Aaron, the recent events with all these men. And, yeah, the ratings, whatever. It's not going to hurt the show. And then we go to match. I don't know what kind of rating we get here. I'm hoping 95. Okay. Whew. So, alright, so superb bout. Great wrestling. Sizzling crowd. Here, Stone Cold wins it. No, hook or crook, clean, 1, 2, 3. Vince didn't come. I think Vince wouldn't come down. Mike Tyson would have been there, but I didn't really do anything of that because it didn't really benefit the match. We'll just pretend. We'll say he did and just pretend. We'll say he did and we'll pretend he didn't and he didn't. You know, whatever. So, good rating. Not good as last year's WrestleMania, but to hell with it. Like I said, shit, I think this is better than last year's. So I'm going to give the speech to Stone Cold, Owen, Probably Undertaker, because Undertaker pulled a great match out of Kane. Kane isn't the best worker yet, but you know what? He's getting there. And this is Undertaker's first match since 2 months after SummerSlam, the Hell in a Cell. So I don't know, that it's been a while. Hell of a show. We're looking forward to WrestleMania 15 now. I'm gonna start booking. I'm gonna punt right out the next year of work. Thank you guys for watching. Like I said, that's gonna be 28-18 WWF over WCW. Not else to say. I'm really excited for the future of this series, and I really want to continue doing this series for a while because I think this is something special. And then there's a lot of TEW users doesn't really do it. I think the one dude has Let's Book TNA, and he's in the 150s, and I want to get there. This is probably, let's see, we're at episode like 40 on YouTube now. It's December 15th, 2015. We're at WrestleMania. I just came out with WrestleMania. We got 12 months of shows. Let's see, 12 months, 52 plus 64. So this is probably like around 95th, 96th show. Just guessing. Probably very close to 100. Let's do 100 more and 100 more after that. I want to do John Cena's rise. I want to do, The Rock leaving. I want to do maybe The Rock leaving. I want to Stone Cold's retirement, Tista's rise, the streak. I want to hit it all. Shawn Michaels' return, because you know what? Now he's gone. It's going to be dressed tonight. Thank you guys for watching. Have a good one.